we have an update on Marvel Studios. Now, look, Marvel Studios has a lot of movies and TV shows coming out, all the way from the movies or the cinematic world to the Disney Plus. And what we're finding out is just things keep getting pushed back, except for the Disney Plus shows. They tend to actually now go back onto the regular schedule that they were supposed to come out. And what we are finding out is movies like Black Widow and Eternals and some of the others, they're all going to get pushed back until 2021.
Okay, so basically anything that was slated a big movie studio film release, especially these big high budget Marvel movies because they have so much special effects and so much things happening in them. Anything that was slated to come out in 2020, they're just done with 2020. Everything's coming out in 2021 now.
Correct.
Oh, great.
Okay, so I got a question for you. How that's going to be like 15 blockbusters in one calendar year.
Hey, Disney can do it. Did you recall 2019?
I know they can do it, but here's my point. My point is, do you think that, and we'll open the floor for Andrea to chime in as well if she has a thought on it. Do you guys think that that's going to impact the total earning possibilities of some of these films that were thought of to be like maybe the next $1 billion whatever, but now because they're doing so many major releases in one single calendar year that all of them are going to earn less?
Yeah, that's the controversy, because the first test was the New Mutants movie, and that didn't do so well in the box office. However, Tenet, that came out around the same time, if not just shortly after, did actually more than slightly better. So it probably depends on the movie, because what they're also finding out is Mulan, which was supposed to come out in the movie theaters, got pushed to Disney Plus. And at first they thought, okay, well, they'll lose a lot of money that they could have had. But then what they found out was weeks later that because the movies didn't have to, or the movie studios didn't have to pay the movie theater companies, they actually kept all the gross, so they didn't have to pay anybody else out. So they didn't do as bad as they thought that they were going to be.
Andrea, hot take. Are all these movies are they going to do better, or are they going to do just average or less than average?
I think people are itching to get out of the house. So I think a hybrid version is great. Have some releases in the theater and then some in home.
Okay.
So they can do better financially. Obviously, some people want to stay in the comfort of their home, but a lot of people are just can't wait to get out with the kids and kind of have that normalcy. Right. So I think it depends on the film, but I kind of agree with you though. Matt, is if you're releasing so many, maybe it's going to be more of a break even than a spike.
Right.
But I like the hybrid idea.
You bring up a good point though. Maybe the video on demand concept combined with the in-theater option brings in even more money.
Yeah,
that's interesting. I didn't look at it from that lens.
Well, they've done that before for years past, but it was like on a lot of smaller films. So if they can try that out now, that just might be a game changer.
We will have to wait and see. Okay, what do we got next?